right, I wanted to just start out with a general energy of, before I get into everything. So I just pulled 3 cards from this Love Oracle deck, and it came out stubborn, and then healing through love and dating. So through all this, it's like you've in the past dealt with people who were very much taking advantage of your kindness, like kindness for weakness kind of shit is what I'm getting right here. And people who are not open to giving to you in the way that you were giving to them. These were people who did not give a shit about anyone else's feelings but their own, unless somebody else's feelings made them look bad or whatever. Then they would involve themselves in any kind of repair. It's like they couldn't stand anything combative that went against their public image, so that they would fight for. But when it came to actual, like, real connection, like saying, hey, I miss you, I feel distant, let's spend some time together, this person did not give a fuck about how you were feeling neglected, because they were too busy focusing on what they wanted. Very childish kind of energy. But anyway, you, through this separation and isolation, ended up healing yourself. And through loving yourself, And when you've gotten to a certain point of healing, it takes bringing in, testing out to see how healed you are by putting yourself out in the market and dating. Because how else are you going to know how to reprogram your instant reactions that were set by shit previous partners, You have to, like, break that habit of being on defense and being guarded, because you don't know what to expect from people. So it's like dating for you is going to be like practicing, like going to school again or something, it seems. Because it's going to be done in a way that you've never done before, with a lot more confidence and protection in your energy. Not that people-pleasing kind of energy. Romance and wish. There's a lot of love happening here in these decks. There are 3 sets of beautiful couples here. This one is super cute. It starts out so childlike and innocent, like almost like high school, where you're creating a little fort out of sheets and, sharing love messages to each other under the little privacy space, and actually, like, being courted and dated and romanced with this romance card. This is going to be all your wishes coming true, whoever this energy is. It's going to leave some people unhappy, I'll tell you that. Watching you have that, and they could have had it with you, but they fucked up with their lack of empathy toward you and their sex addictions. Yeah, people in the past you've dealt with were very lust driven. They did not care about contacting other women or liking thirst trap posts, having female friends you don't know about, like a whole nother life, Yeah, you're turning your back to that. And anyone who comes at you with that kind of energy, you're not interested in it. Turning your back from past energies in a way of like zero fucks given. Spiritual attack. Spiritual awakening, shadow work, divine protection, karmic triggers. I'm thinking that you're understanding that your previous partners were all set in place to get you to wake the fuck up. Don't be surprised if someone decides to come back into your life because they sense or see your glow up and they want a piece of it. But I think you're already gonna like, as soon as they come up, you're just gonna see that like Jezebel spirit inside of them, and you're gonna be fully turned off. Yeah, even if they come back saying they're really committed this time, we're not going to play games anymore. We're going to do it for the long haul. I'm serious. I've changed. Look, that could very well be, but they were a karmic partner to you in the past, and it's going to take a really fucking long time for you to not see them in that kind of light anymore, if you're even going to entertain them having the opportunity to show you anything. Bumping heads. You're not wanting to open up the concept to this. They are wanting to come in. And it's like they're at debate with themselves too, because they can sense that you're not interested, but they really want to come in. I miss you. Yeah, well, sometimes people take too long to do their awakening work. This was potentially a marriage, because I see wedding rings right here. Secretive. Yeah, sneaky, dishonest, hiding information, mysterious. You're not going to feel comfortable with them. And I'm not sure how long, or if, you know, that moment will ever come where you would actually trust them and believe that they're being authentic and transparent and laying everything out on the table, because there's been too many times where you had to do your investigative work, where random information just came to you because you asked the universe to reveal that shit, and it did. And they were not the ones that were forthcoming with any kind of information to you. And when someone is not voluntarily and openly presenting all the fucking information to you like that, to where you don't have to do shit to get it, it's gonna make you feel on guard, not trust them, and I don't know if people understand how damaging that is to someone's character. You act like an ass, you're going to be seen like an ass. Good luck trying to change someone's mind once they've got that opinion of you, you know? But it seems like you've cut ties, you're moving on, they're struggling because they don't have their shiny toy anymore. And it is what it is. They have more healing to do. That's what I'm sensing. A lot fucking more healing to do. They're still living in this poor me, pity party. This all happened to me, not I did this to myself. So I don't see any accountability here yet. So it's a good thing you're moving on. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.